You ever look at two homes side by side, same square footage, same builder, same layout, and wonder why one has a monthly payment that's $200 higher? If you're looking at new neighborhoods in St. Johns County like Nocatee, Rivertown, SilverLeaf, or Beachwalk, you've probably seen those three little letters pop up and thought, what exactly is a CDD and why does it matter? This video is for anyone researching a move to this area, especially if you're comparing neighborhoods, trying to understand monthly costs, and hoping to avoid getting blindsided by fees you didn't even know to look for. Let's break it down so you can make a smart decision that fits your life and your budget. If we haven't met before, my name is Josh Rogers. I've been a licensed real estate agent here in Northeast Florida for the past 15 years, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate to St. Johns County. My job isn't just about selling houses, it's about helping you understand the whole picture so you can move forward with confidence. If you're in the process of researching life in this area, you should definitely join my Facebook group. It's filled with people who are either already living here or actively planning their move. It's a great place to ask questions, get real feedback, and connect with others going through the same process. All right, let's talk about CDDs and whether or not they're actually worth it. So CDD stands for Community Development District. It's basically a way for builders and developers to finance the infrastructure of a new neighborhood. We're talking roads, water lines, sidewalks, streetlights, parks, maybe even clubhouses and pools. Instead of paying for all that up front and tacking it onto the home price, the cost gets passed on to homeowners over time as part of your annual tax bill. It's not some extra mystery fee, it's usually listed right there in your property taxes, and it typically lasts around 20 to 30 years. A lot of people confuse HOAs and CDDs. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Your HOA is about maintenance. That includes things like lawn care in common areas, enforcing community rules, maybe even cable or internet depending on the neighborhood. Your CDD is about infrastructure. It pays off the bonds used to build the community, plus covers ongoing improvements and upkeep on the larger stuff. Some neighborhoods have both, some just have an HOA. And a few have neither, but that's pretty rare in newer developments. So CDDs are typically paid annually through your property taxes. When you're looking at a home online, you might not even notice it unless you check the full tax breakdown. A lot of people miss this and then are surprised when their monthly payment feels higher than expected. In most St. Johns County neighborhoods, CDD fees range from around $1,000 to $3,500 per year, depending on the community and the lot size. So yes, that can definitely affect your monthly mortgage payment. Now here's where people get tripped up. They see a home that says no CDD and assume it's automatically the better deal. But that's not always the case. In a no CDD neighborhood, those infrastructure costs were likely built into the home price up front. So even though your tax bill might be lower, the home itself might be more expensive. And sometimes the amenities aren't as nice, or there are fewer of them altogether. So it's not about whether a CDD is good or bad. It's about knowing what you're getting and how the total cost stacks up. Now let's talk value. What do you actually get for paying a CDD? In places like Nocatee or Rivertown, CDDs help fund amenities like splash parks, fitness centers, trails, dog parks, and community events. Some communities even have golf cart paths and lifestyle directors that plan activities throughout the year. If that kind of environment is something you'd enjoy, then the CDD may feel worth it. But if you're more low-key, or you don't care about extra amenities, or you just want a home in a quiet neighborhood, you might prefer something with a lower annual cost and fewer shared features. And this is actually the perfect time to mention my Facebook group again. One of the best ways to figure out if a CDD neighborhood is worth it is by hearing from people who already live there. And in the group, you'll find individuals who can share what they like, what they've learned, and how they feel about the fees now that they're settled in. It's a helpful way to get real insights before making any big decisions. I'll drop the link below so you can join and take a look around. Now let's get back to the video. This is where it gets real. When you're house hunting, don't just look at the home price. Look at the full monthly payment. That means your principal and interest, property taxes, homeowners insurance, any HOA fees, and if it's a CDD community, the annual CDD broken down into monthly terms. This is where working with someone local really helps. We look at the full picture so there aren't any surprises after closing. So what's the big picture? CDD neighborhoods often feel newer, more planned, and sometimes more active. They're designed with amenities, sidewalks, and shared spaces in mind. Non-CDD neighborhoods might feel quieter, more private, and a little more traditional. You might find larger lots or lower overall costs, but maybe not as many amenities. There's no right or wrong. It just depends on what kind of setting works best for you. At the end of the day, whether a neighborhood is worth the CDD comes down to how you live. If you'll take advantage of the amenities, enjoy the green spaces, or benefit from the community design, then it could feel like a great value. But if that's not something you'd use, or you'd rather prioritize simplicity and a lower annual cost, then a non-CDD option might make more sense. The most important thing is having the full picture before making a decision. If you're seriously thinking about making the move to St. Johns County and you're trying to figure out which neighborhoods make the most sense based on your budget, lifestyle, and monthly payment goals, just shoot me a text. My team and I help people every day navigate these questions so they can make confident choices without all the guesswork. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.